Picture this. Your newborn finally starts drifting off after their third feeding of the morning, and just as their little eyes flutter closed, you hear those dreaded words from the other room. "Mommy, I'm bored." Welcome to the circus of managing baby sleep when your toddler has decided naps are for babies, not big kids. So today, I'm walking you through the 4 essential strategies that transform this daily juggling act from chaos to manageable. These 4 game-changing techniques are the supervision setup that keeps everyone safe while baby sleeps, the quiet time magic that actually works for non-nappers, the guilt-free mindset shift that changes everything, and the timing strategy that saves your sanity. The first thing you should do is create what I call your safe supervision zones. Listen, when I had my second baby, I spent the first month trying to rock her to sleep while my 2-year-old literally climbed the bookshelf. Not my finest parenting moment, but it taught me something crucial. You cannot safely supervise an active toddler while actively trying to get a baby to nap in another room. Here's the reality that nobody talks about. A University of Colorado study found that toddlers who miss their naps show more anxiety and less problem-solving ability. But here's the kicker. Trying to force a nap on a child who's outgrown them creates even more stress for everyone. So what's a mama to do? Set up your zones before baby arrives. In your main living area, create a completely toddler-proofed space where your older child can play safely for 20 to 30 minutes without direct supervision. Think of it like their own little apartment. Everything at their height is safe to touch, climb, or explore. Use furniture anchors on everything, outlet covers, and cabinet locks. But here's the secret. Make it interesting. Rotate special toys that only come out during baby's nap time. Next, invest in a video monitor for the toddler's space, not just the baby's room. The best investment I ever made was a 2-camera system. 1 camera on the baby, 1 on the toddler's play area. You can watch both kids on a split screen from anywhere in the house. It's like having eyes in the back of your head, which every mother of 2 needs. Safety gates become your best friend, but not in the way you think. Instead of just blocking off dangerous areas, use them to create a contained play space that feels special, not restrictive. One mom from my community created what she called the Big Kid Zone, a gated area with special activities that her toddler could only access when baby was sleeping. Suddenly, baby's nap time became something her toddler looked forward to. Next, you need to master the art of quiet time for your non-napping toddler. Research from assistant professor Monique LeBourgeois shows that quiet time can provide similar restorative benefits to actual sleep, but only if you set it up right. The key is starting small. If your toddler has never done quiet time before, don't expect them to play quietly for an hour on day 1. Start with just 15 minutes. Use a visual timer they can understand. Those color-changing clocks work wonders. When the light turns green, quiet time is over. But here's where most parents mess up. They make quiet time feel like punishment. Instead, make it feel like a privilege. Create a special quiet time box that only comes out during baby's nap. Fill it with activities that naturally encourage calm play. Sticker books, magnetic tiles, Play-Doh, coloring, simple puzzles. One brilliant mama I know created different boxes for each day of the week. So Monday might be the puzzle box, Tuesday is the art box, and so on. The game changer? Audiobooks and podcasts designed for toddlers. Pop on some children's stories with those little kid headphones, and suddenly your toddler is transported to another world while baby sleeps. Some families swear by those Tony boxes, screen-free story players that toddlers can operate independently. The third strategy is to completely revolutionize how you think about this situation. Every parent with 2 under 4 knows that crushing guilt, You're either neglecting the toddler to help the baby sleep, or the baby's sleep is suffering because you're managing the toddler. But research shows something fascinating. A study on sibling relationships found that children who had to practice independent play while parents cared for younger siblings actually developed stronger problem-solving skills and creativity. You're not failing your toddler by needing them to play independently. You're building crucial life skills. One mother shared this with me. I used to feel so guilty until my pediatrician said, "Your toddler learning to entertain themselves for 30 minutes isn't neglect, it's preparation for preschool." That shifted everything for her. Here's your new mindset. You're not choosing between your children. You're teaching both of them valuable skills. Baby is learning to sleep in less than perfect conditions, a skill they'll need their whole life. And your toddler is learning independence, creativity, and patience. That's powerful parenting, not problematic parenting. Your fourth step is to strategically time everything to work with your family's reality, not against it. Sleep consultants found that trying to force a newborn into a toddler's schedule or vice versa fails 90% of the time. Instead, you need to find the sweet spots where their needs naturally align. Map out your toddler's high energy times and your baby's typical sleep windows. For most families, baby's morning nap, usually 9 to 10 a.m., coincides with toddler's highest energy. This is your outside time. Baby wear for that morning nap and let your toddler run wild at the park. Fresh air, exercise, and mama's movement create the perfect storm for a good baby nap. But here's the genius part. That physical activity sets your toddler up for successful quiet time during baby's afternoon nap. A toddler who's had active morning play is much more likely to engage in calm activities for 45 to 60 minutes after lunch. Some families find that shifting baby's schedule by just 30 minutes makes everything click. One mom discovered that putting baby down at 12:30 instead of 1 meant she could give her toddler lunch and attention first, making the transition to quiet time smoother. Remember, too, that contact naps aren't the enemy when you have a toddler. Sometimes the easiest solution is to let baby nap on you while you read stories or do puzzles with your toddler. Yes, it's not ideal sleep training, but it's real life with multiple children. I saved the most powerful for last because this completely changed how I managed 2 kids. Create what I call connection deposits throughout the day. Before attempting baby's nap and toddler quiet time, spend 10 to 15 minutes in focused play with your toddler. Not half attention while you prep bottles, real engaged play. Research on attachment shows that children who feel filled up with attention are far more capable of independent play. It's like emotional banking. Make deposits when you can so you can make withdrawals when you need to. One mama told me she does special time with her toddler every morning for 15 minutes before baby wakes up. Her toddler chooses the activity, and mama gives full attention. That connection carries them through the morning when baby needs more attention. The bottom line? Managing a newborn sleep with a non-napping toddler isn't about finding the perfect solution. It's about finding what works for your family today. Some days, everyone will nap perfectly. Other days, you'll find yourself nursing the baby while your toddler colors on their own legs instead of the paper. Both days, you're doing an amazing job. Your toddler won't remember the times they had to play alone for 30 minutes, but they will remember a mama who found creative ways to meet everyone's needs, who made boring waiting time feel special, and who showed them that being a big sibling comes with privileges, not just sacrifices. This phase is temporary, but the skills you're building in both your children and yourself last forever. You're not just surviving the no-nap years. You're teaching independence, fostering creativity, and showing both children they are valued members of your growing family. Want more strategies for managing multiple children? Grab my free guide From 1 to 2, the real deal on second baby sleep, where I walk you through setting up routines that work for your whole family, not just your newest addition. Because every baby deserves good sleep, even when big brother or sister has other plans.